I'm Melissa. This is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Well, welcome back for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. We are still at the Harbor Marina Inn in Stuart, and today we were going to talk a little bit about the town of Stuart, because we've kind of had a chance to explore it quite a bit. And it's a neat little town, and I don't really have no idea what the history is, but it's actually kind of split by the river, the St. Lucie River. So there's the south side and north side. We're actually staying on the north side right now. Our boat's actually on the south side in Port Salerno, getting worked on. But the town is really cool. On the south side, south side of the St. Lucie River is where most of the stuff is, and that's where the cute little downtown is and everything else. And one of the things we did was there's this river walk, and that's pretty neat. It goes, I'm not sure how far it goes. I mean, it may go for miles, under miles, I think. But we walked about a mile and a half on it or so,
like that.
And we walked all the way around the river, and it's really just kind of neat. It's down, just meanders its way, like on a little boardwalk along the river. And we actually ended up going all the way over under the bridges and over to the Sunset Bay Marina, where we had stayed a couple nights before. Just walking the dogs over there. That was pretty cool. So that was pretty neat. And then the other thing, just downtown Stuart's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's lots of little shops and restaurants, and then everything's just right there on the water. And on our walk, we got to have a great view of the different bridges. And it was just nice.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. I think we had a lunch at one of the restaurants. I forget which one it was, but it was pretty neat. And just walking the dogs around, looking at all the shops and stuff. It's a cool little town. And then we went back a few days later on a Saturday, I think it was, and they had a art festival there. And it's actually a juried art festival, and it was really big. I mean, there was hundreds of artists there from all around the country, maybe around the world. Really good stuff. And I mean,
really nice art. Lots of different styles of art. There was paintings, photography, pottery, and other weird stuff. And it was we love enjoying art, so it was a treat for us.
It was really busy. There was a lot of people
really
there,
busy.
So we walked around, and very dog friendly again. They like the dogs there, and we just kind of had a good time. Not too much else. I think I'd highly recommend going to Stuart, though.
Just check out the downtown.
Yeah. And there is an airport too. I'm not sure how big it is, but we see the planes coming over, and there's some regional jets at least. So if you needed to get to somewhere from here, you probably could too. So neat little place. So anyhow, I think that's it for today. Thanks for coming aboard, Cruising Cavaliers, and happy travels.
Martin with the dogs at the Stuart Riverwalk.
There's the girls doing a river walk in Stuart, Florida. It's on the St. Lucie River. They look like they're in a hurry. Hey girls, how you doing? You enjoying yourselves? Yeah?
I think they are.
Melissa, you enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, well, welcome back to another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. We are still in Harbor Marina Inn in Stuart. The boat's still getting worked on. And today what we're going to talk about is a little bit about one of the places we explored, which was Jensen Beach. And it's a little bit north of here. Pretty cool. It's on the intercoastal waterway. And the way the intercoastal works is, at this part of it, it's the Indian River, and it's really wide. It's, I don't know, what, half a mile wide or something like that, and it runs, parallel to the coast. And there's a set of barrier islands on the outside, and that's what makes it the intercoastal waterway. You're on the inside. We're not out in the ocean. But the town of Jensen Beach is actually on the intercoastal side, mainland side. That's where the most of it is, and then there's a little causeway and bridge that takes you over to the barrier islands and actually to the beach. But the cute part of downtown is obviously on the intercoastal. So that's where we did. We went there first, and we walked around a bit, and pretty cool shops and everything, right?
Yeah, it was really. It's not real big. It's a small little town, but it was cute. Looked like it was probably pretty happening at night around there.
Yeah. There's a few bars. There's I forget what the Flanagan's or something like that was a big bar there. But
yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah,
Mulligan's or something.
Mulligan's,
yeah.
It was Mulligan's, yeah. So anyhow, it was probably like about a 4-block downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not huge,
Yeah.
but still, I mean, definitely worth going. In fact, actually, when we leave here, I think that's going to be one of our destinations is to go there.
Okay.
So that is pretty cool. So we had we actually went to a really neat restaurant down there called Crawdaddy's, and it's actually a kind of a Cajun New Orleans style restaurant. Really good, and again, dog friendly. Just love to have their dogs in there. I think you had the crab cakes dinner, and I had like a blackened mahi something or other. It was good. So I wanted to order also a cup of soup with it, and I think I was going to order a bisque or something, but they said that they had the world's best clam chowder, and it was actually a little write-up on it about it too. They've won a bunch of contests, whole bunch of years running or something like that. So I said, okay, I got to try that. And so they brought that out, and it was our regular food was really good too. But that clam chowder was really pretty impressive. It was
really good. We have a place at where we live in California that we always thought was the very best clam chowder ever, and this one was. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was better, but it was just as good. It was just a little different.
Yeah, a different style. The one out there was more creamy and really, it's really yummy. But this would have given it a run for its money.
Yeah, it would.
I think some people would have picked this one as better, and some would have picked the Splash Cafe one as better. So, anyhow, that was really cool. And then after lunch, we took the doggies out to the beach, and kind of a neat. Again, the way it works out, there's some big parking lots we didn't go to because they were full. But then you drive along the highway there, and there's little pullouts with small little parking lots, and then there's trails that take you up over the dunes and through the mangroves over to the beach. So that's what we did. We picked one of those, and it's just cool. I mean, we got the dogs out, walked through the mangroves up and over, and then
a big long walk on the beach. There was lots of shells, so we looked through those and got a few new ones. It
was kind of neat. Just relaxing. The dogs love it. They just love the smells and walking along the beach. And we had their little hats on, I think, still. And they were getting all kinds of people saying they were cute. So it's pretty neat. So I think that's about it for Jensen Beach. Worth going to. I definitely would. We'd give it 2 thumbs up and 4 paws up. So okay, I think that's it. So anyway, cheers. And thanks for coming along for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers, and happy trails. Melissa enjoying her margarita at Crawdaddy's in Jensen Beach. That looks really good. Okay, about to taste the purportedly best clam chowder ever. We shall see.
Verdict?
Back home we have Splash Cafe, which we think I've always thought is the best.
Is it rival Splash?
This is good. It's Flash Cafe is creamier. This is actually more flavorful. This is actually pretty darn good. I have to agree with them. This is some of the best clam chowder ever.
Crazy as life goes, we'll write a story we tell to a very own. So let's live, lost in the moment, taking it all in as we go. You know I'm counting on you.